The heartbreaker of this game is here. Yup, we have just received our first exclusive character Madokami, and I'm sure she has broken a lot of hearts by the time this video has gone live, including mine. So, should we be pulling for her? Of course you should! She is Madoka after all! Anyway, jokes aside, in today's video, we'll be looking at her kit to see if she is indeed worth being the first exclusive attacker and whether you should be putting on her banner. Okay? So, before I start, I would like to thank you all for all the overwhelming support you have shown in my last video where I voiced out my honest opinion about the current state of the game. I think as a content creator, it is very important to educate the people on what is actually going on instead of posting clickbaiting video which I find just pure disgusting. Yup. The link to that video will also be shown in the section above, so if you are interested, do check out that video. Moving on, let's jump into Madokami kit and to see if she is worth summoning. Okay, so as per mentioned, Madokami is our first 5-star exclusive attacker, which means she won't be in the general pool till her rerun. So let's get started. As per my usual video, we'll be starting off with her ability. So for her ability, she starts off with 0 magic, which is the same as per other Kyoku, and on damage dealt to an enemy or on receiving HP recovery effect, she grants 1 magic and she caps at 5 magic. Moving on use of basic attack or battle skill, she restores all allies HP by 6% of attacker. Wow, that's pretty good. Pelvia Madoka ability is also similar to this, but Pelvia skill of HP. Okay, which I think this ability is very important because it will increase the overall survivability of the team when tackling endgame content. On top of that, on receiving HP recovery effect, her attack increases by 5%, stack up to 5 times, and critical rate by 5% too, which also stack up to 5 times, which means she is able to buff her attack and critical rate up to 25%, which is a lot for a buff by comparison by an attacker. As if that is not enough, on ally or on own or ally critical hit rate, she also advances action order by 5%. Wow, she definitely wants to be in a critical team with Sana and Serrano, judging by her abilities. From her ability alone, we can already see that she is dead. She is able to restore the HP of your team, increases own attack and critical rate up to 25% max stack, and she is able to advance action order by 5% anytime she or her teammates crit. Okay, so this is just purely her ability alone. So next, let's look at her special attack. So for her special attack, on special attack increases own critical damage by 40%, and it deals 500% light damage to a single enemy. Wow, she definitely nukes a lot. 500% base damage, and if she crit, she increases the critical damage by another 40%. So yeah, it adds up to be a lot for comparison. And on top of that, it also comes with the ability that when fewer than 5 enemies are present, deals 20% light damage to all enemies. Count increases with fewest enemy, which means if there is only one enemy boss, she is practically able to do another 100% light damage on the boss itself. So what are we looking at? Besides being able to deal huge amount of single target enemy 500%, she is also able to deal AoE damage, and the damage increases the less enemy they are. This is disgusting. Yep, this is disgusting. Judging from her special attack, she definitely wants to be in a team with Sana and Serrano, as per mentioned, because if she is able to crit, her special attack also increases her own critical damage by another 40%. Okay, so moving on to her battle skill. For her battle skill, when she is under 5 magic, it deals 270% light damage to a single enemy, okay? And she is also able to increase the attack of all allies by 15% for 2 turns, and it grants herself 1 magic. Okay, so basically single target enemy 270%, able to increase all allies by 15% for 2 turns, and granting herself 1 magic when she is under 5 magic. So what happened when she reached 5 magic? So upon reaching 5 magic, she deals 290% light damage to a single enemy, okay, which is 20% more, and also 200% light damage to enemies in proximity. Okay, so for her special attack, she is able to do AoE damage, whereas for her battle skill, she deals proximity damage. And on top of that, she also increases all allies attack by 15% for 2 turns, which is the same when she's under 5 magic. And when she reached 5 magic, however, it comes with increased own damage dealt by 30% for 2 turns, and it will consume all her magic, and the battle skill costs 0 SP. Wow. So basically, she has a built-in Miyamura skill. Yeah, battle skill costs 0 SP. Okay. So moving forward, let's look at her Ascension next. For her Ascension, on A1, on enemy break, increases MP by 10% and increases attack by 20% for 2 turns. Okay, not bad. On A2, grants herself 5 magic as stats, which practically makes her battle skill free, and it does okay as it does not consume skill point if it read 5 magic. And on top of that, she also increases her own MP recovery rate by 10% and battle skill damage by 20%. Wow, that's OP, guys. That's OP. Yup. So her battle skill basically turns into the enhanced version once Madokami is on A2. Yup, and you start with the enhanced version on battle start. And for her A4, on max enemy break bonus, she gains an additional turn. Guys, I think at this point, it's just pure greed from the dev side. Yep, so just looking at her skill makes me dizzy. Yep, looking through her skill makes me dizzy. What else do I need to say? Should you pull for her? I will say that for this character, this is actually the first character which I will say with a definite yes. She powers creep all present attacker which we have so far. Just look at how many things she can do. Can recover HP, can advance team action order, able to increase attack and critical, able to deal mass nuke damage and AoE damage and proximity damage. And for her Ascension at A1 increases MP by 10% and increase attack. A2 makes her battle skill free at battle start and increase MP recovery rate. And A4 on enemy break bonus, she grant an additional turn. Yep. So I think it's pretty straightforward. So do you think you should pull? I would say yes, definitely you should pull, and on top of that you want to ascend her as much as possible, because she is just plain broken. Yep, she's just plain broken. She basically have everything that you need from an attacker and more. Okay, so yep, do try to pull for her and try to get at least A1 or A2 if possible, because I think for A4 is more towards will and is not really practical. And I also think that we will not be getting another character which is close to this level in the next future, unless it is another exclusive unit. If not, it will just straight up break the balance of this game. Yep. We will not be getting another character close to this level. Correct. This is what I said. Yeah. So do try to pull for her and try to get at least A1 or A2. And I think with this, I've come to the end of the video. If you do like this video, do like, share, and sub, do all those good things. And I will see you in the next video. Okay? See you guys. Till next time. Bye.